I don't want to blast people, so I'm gonna slowly turn up my audio. Here we go. I am back. Hopefully, let me check if my audio is coming through. I am back. It is coming through. Cool. What's up, Captain Alex? I'm gonna try Dizores Goodman Zhao Zhao Snowy. Maybe I said that right. Let me know. Lux, of course. Thanks, Lux. So, I'm making some changes. I was honestly planning to just do the whole construction and then make a video on it and then upload the video. And then that would be like the announcement that it was happening. But I started working on. You'll see what I was working on. What's up, Watts? And I was like, dang, this is gonna take a long time. Or like, at least it's gonna take a longer than I thought. So I was like, I might as well stream it because, why not? Um, so let me show you what's going on. I already spent like multiple tireless nights and days working on models, but if I switch over, I hope none of you are particularly sad about this. Um, I'm changing the voxel series. I'm switching away from Magic of Voxel to actual 3D modeling. Like, I'm actually going to model the city. Well, we'll see about the whole city, but I'm just starting off with Wayne Tower because, that's what I started off with the voxel series, and we kind of compare it. This is significantly more work, but I think it's more fun in the long run. It can also go on my portfolio, like a 3D portfolio. I can actually present this and it looks professional. It's also just a lot more accurate, a lot more cooler, and I don't have to worry about squares anymore. Like the voxels made it easier, but also like doing diagonal buildings and stuff was just like a pain. Um this is going to be significantly harder than voxels, but I think it's a lot cooler. So like I can go ahead and show you what I'm doing. Um what's up, Delian Plays? So let me hide this. This is just like the kind of general design. It's pretty much the same as the voxel one, but obviously it's higher polygons. This outline, or like I'm just calling this the base surface. Also, I'm playing like ambience in the background, so if Joker starts speaking, that's why. So let Joker finish his sentence. So this mesh right here is actually not very detailed. It's just like kind of an outline. But if I hide this, you'll see I've already started working on models. I spent a ton of time and I'm not done. There's gonna be more models in this, but I have like a bunch of models. Where are the textures for these? I hope it didn't not save some of this stuff. I think it did. It's just they're blank for now. Um so yeah, I made a bunch of these models. I have made a bunch of steel. And also here's the thing with this, right? I can repeat these. So like this kind of steel set, I put some of these in here. And I made these from scratch, by the way. I made these in Blender and then Substance Painter. We got this one. And obviously, I'm not gonna say these are gonna look as good as like Arkham Knights because um I don't want to put that kind of time into it. And I can also play around with the materials. They're a bit too shiny right now. But like this like set I made here, I can use this for so many things. Like I'm sure this set is gonna go on like every building that I do. Because it's just like I can just use this anywhere I want. Um and so what I'm kind of gonna be doing is like in the short term, it's definitely a ton of work, but as I go along, I'm gonna get a bunch of assets that are just like, oh, I can just pull from these assets and start making stuff. So, and like you probably noticed that in Arkham Knight, like it's just repeated stuff everywhere. I started making this, and this is the Wayne Tower set that I've made. Let me actually put this one in. Yeah, okay, the textures are on it. This is the logo. Not much going on here. Very large though. We got statues. We got this head one that I made. Put that on top of like a pillar or something. Oh, I got the eagle. Made the eagle. And I also made some wings for the eagle. That you can kind of do, there's two of them, so you can do different things with that. I made this giant thing. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this yet, but I made it. There's also I made the balcony. So it's very inspired by the one from the game, but like clearly it's different. Like the balcony's very different from the one in the game. And these are the balconies that kind of go off the side and stuff. It's a lot less high tech than the one in the game. I kind of want it to be an older building. Um, I got arches and stuff. Got walls. I got windows. What's one of the cooler ones? I have a door somewhere. Where's the door at? Where's the door at? Simple door, but I want the actual fancy door. It's called fancy door. Am I blind? I don't know. I also made this canopy that I have to kind of put together. That'll be actually really cool. Base it off of actual. A lot of this stuff is based off actual buildings. No idea where the door is. Door? Maybe? I don't think I imported the door. I also made this. I have the train track. So I can put that in, and this is something I can like repeat. I have to flip it, but flip it real quick. How do you flip in Unreal? Is this? Put that together and then kind of repeat it, and then you got like a railway. I don't have any trains yet, but we could do that. Is this just for Wayne Tower? Are you switching from voxels to Unreal? I am switching from voxels to Unreal, which I hope is not disappointing for people, but I don't know. Voxels, there's just something about the voxels that I got a little tired of. Don't make it too detailed though. Not gonna be visible far away or darker later in the project. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I'm trying to go for more like a Fortnite kind of. Like, these are somewhat detailed, but I do want to have close-ups now, so it's not just gonna be far away shots anymore. Like I can actually pull the camera in and be like, "Whoa, look at the statue." Um, so like I plan on putting like benches and stuff. Like it's gonna be a fully fledged thing going on. And we'll see how it goes. But I'm starting with Wayne Tower. This is the Wayne Tower set. I'm thinking of changing the colors a little bit because it's a little bit tan, you know. So I might switch that around. That's not too hard to do. Um, the key here is just like repeating it. So if I turn the thing back on, we need to kind of, it's kind of similar to the voxels. Like I need to basically repeat this and like copy and paste this stuff everywhere. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna like where I'm gonna copy and paste it, um, and all that type of stuff. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Not a big fan of Unreal. I mean, that's what the game was made in. And here's the thing with Unreal. I can just like play the game. It's not sized right, but in here I can actually walk around. And I can create a Batman to walk around. Um I don't think there's any open source Arkham stuff that I can get, but I could make a gliding mechanic or something. I'm not gonna remake a whole game or whatever, but just to like show off the project, I can make a little Batman that can walk around. That's not super hard. Kind of sucks when making an Arkham map in Minecraft. You have to downsize a lot of it, so it's not going to look completely accurate, like what you're doing. I feel like in Minecraft you kind of have to upscale for the detail, because if you make it the same kind of size, the detail doesn't really come through. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little. Remember how to use this cube. But first of all, this is like I put this in a blueprint. Can I actually not? Can I actually change this out of a blueprint? Hmm. I can also edit blueprints, which, here we go. I put this pillar inside of a blueprint. Which makes copying and pasting easier. Recent version of Unreal is very unoptimized, has a lot of problems. Oh yeah, in terms of video game development, I don't use Unreal. Because it's... The thing with Unreal, though, as much as it's unoptimized, um, it's it's easy to just put stuff in. For like a visual project like this, I can just put as many lights as I want, because in Unity, it's forward rendering or something, where it's like, I gotta make like lighting groups, and I gotta like set up reflection probes and all this stuff, and like the lights, different lights are going to turn off based on the camera distance and all that stuff. And it's like as much as I love Unity, and that's like pretty much all I use. I need to learn Godot, but that's all I've used for a while in terms of actually making a game. But in terms of this project where I'm just like, I just want to put the things in and put the lights in, and I don't have to care about it. Like, it's not a playable game, you know? Unreal just like, it's not ray tracing what they're doing. It's kind of like ray tracing. It's like a path tracing method that, I don't have to worry about how many lights are in the level and stuff. But yeah, I don't really like Epic. I don't really like Unreal like that, but I just thought this would be significantly easier. Okay, I need to like, is there like a box selection? I already forgot. I may actually just make this from scratch, maybe? Because like, why is there no like selection box? That makes it like really difficult. Hmm. I'm just gonna make it from scratch. Figure that out later. All right, so I got this base one. Are you making only Arkham Knight Islands or every game? I'm planning on just remaking on doing the Gotham I was planning to do for the voxel Gotham, so um I highly doubt I'll ever get that far. Like I don't think I'll finish this. The same would be true for the voxel Gotham. Like that was also like a very big undertaking, so I can't really promise I'm gonna finish this. But the thing about the Gotham I made is it's so custom that I can kind of just also be like, this is just Gotham City. Like it's not necessarily Arkham related either. It looks kind of repetitive, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Dude, I'm a freaking architect. I'm an architect. Mm-mm-mm. And then I got the cat. I got the cat. Are you gonna manually poke holes into the mesh to create the windows, or are you gonna make a glowing window texture? So I have this window like glass that's currently, it does have an alpha map, so it could be, I can make windows uh transparent if I want. Problem though that I've noticed is like I do kind of need to poke holes because at first I was like, oh, I'll just use this and I'll just like put the windows in front. But as you can see, like the the windows go like too far back. So I'm thinking of just, I have a bunch of these wall assets, and then I can make giant boxes. Kind of, if there's a very large blank wall, I'll just put a box and I have global textures that will repeat for me without having to UV map them. So I'm just gonna use this as like a general guide, but it's not gonna actually be there. I feel like I sound kind of sick. I don't know. I woke up really late this morning. That's why I had to delay a little bit. Also, this way I can clickbait people into thinking I'm making a whole game or something. And they'll be like, what? That's crazy. Upload this if you can. I can't watch the live right now. I definitely will be uploading it, so I'm preparing this for an actual video. I just wanted to live stream the process. I mean, it'll take a while, but that's because I'm like in the process, like I'm in the starting stages of it. So once I get things down, I'm gonna start like copying and pasting a lot. I only need to do one corner of the building, really, less than that, and then just copying and pasting a lot. Um, Also just gonna go slower on a live stream because streamer brain. What did I do here? I have this block in. The voxel stuff also took forever. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should keep doing the voxel stuff because it seems like people really like it. We'll see. It's an experiment, so I'll do this as well, and then I can do some more voxel stuff. Um, but yeah, the voxel stuff also took forever. It was a lot of copying and pasting. Like, it really doesn't seem like it would take forever, but it does. The last, um, the Miyagani Station, that's not what it's called. Is it? Grand Avenue Station. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. That took forever. Like, I was up all night, like, why is this taking so long? I think I put this here, actually. Look at that maneuver. That Unreal Engine maneuver. I've seen people do Gotham City in Fortnite. Like the Fortnite build mode or whatever. I'm gonna make my next Gotham in Roblox. Also, is there going to be Art Deco buildings? Yes, there will be. I mean, this building's kind of Art Deco. Look at this thing. That's pretty Art Deco to me. Especially this one. Look at this one. It's a very Art Deco looking piece. No, not Roblox. That's a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Roblox. It's okay. I'm just gonna switch it to... I'm just gonna... Every episode, I'm just gonna switch what I'm making it in. To the point where at some point I'm gonna do it in real life. And it's gonna be like, what? What did I put here? I like completely forgot like what I put there. I think I might have taken this thing and then shrunk it. Yeah, that's what I did. I'll put the spikes later. How come you're not working on Magic of Voxel, or is this another project? It seems like a lot of people love the Magical Voxel stuff, so I'll probably keep doing it. But this will be based off of it. So this could be, I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna like promise exactly what this could be, but maybe it's a thing of if there's any particular buildings I really like in the Magic of Voxel thing, I'll actually make the assets for it. See how far down I can get this. Just barely made it. Yeah, people really like it. I'm not really... I don't know, there's something about the Magic of Voxel people really like. Maybe it's just, all the Magic of Voxel fans, are y'all Minecraft fans? Is that kind of like why it's appealing? Because I just kind of... I don't even know, like, what the inspiring factor was. I knew about the program, because I taught this, like, course a long time ago for, students. And that's kind of what they did their models in, because it was, like, super easy. What I enjoyed about Magic of Voxel is the render at the end with the ray trace lighting, especially as the city grows and the street lights. The buildings up from the bottom looks very Gotham. Yeah, actually, that is pretty cool. I don't like to see Gotham up close. I like to see it when the whole picture. That's why Voxel's more... I like Voxel's more and hate modern gaming because everything has to be fully detailed. I feel like it kind of depends. I appreciate both. And now with this, I can just make this giant blueprint and then just paste it along. Are you cursed to be working in Gotham Cities forever? Of course I am. Okay, so I'm gonna select all of this stuff. And then here you can convert to a blueprint. I'll just call this, uh, not completely perfect, but that's okay. Pretty sure there was a way to actually click on children, but I forgot how you do it. Oh, I think you double click. There it is. I'm definitely gonna make this more of a bluish color, honestly. Do you think you can pump out a building faster in UE or Magic of Voxel? Definitely Magic of Voxel. Because I had to, I already did the bulk of the work. I made all of these assets from scratch. We got a little bit more to go. I also didn't copy this, I guess. I actually wonder what the next... I feel like I had an idea of what the next building would be in Magic of Voxel. Um, I might do like the bank. Like a skyscraper bank that we saw in the background of Arkham City. it needs to line up. Wait. Interestingly. Oh. I also have doors I can put in as well. Where are we at? That's all of it. Oh. I'm gonna turn this into a blueprint. It's gonna be called like that. What's your favorite Gotham City from the Batman films? From the Batman films, that's easy. It's the 89 and Returns Tim Burton Gotham. That's like not even that's not a competition. That's an embarrassment. Um when you do when you do get back to the magic of Voxel Gotham, the biggest thing to fix in the original Arkham Knight Gotham is that in the game just doesn't look like a city. The buildings are just tiny and there's not enough of them. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm planning to do because I already laid out the entire city and I'm trying to kind of not make it unreasonably large where like it just could not. Like I'm not making it like GTA, but I'm also making it bigger enough so that it does have like an actual city feeling to it. Can turn. One thing with Unreal though is like you're gonna have so many freaking assets here. And then I'm gonna copy and paste this whole wall. And you're gonna be like, whoa. Hmm. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of these. sure what the heck just happened. I don't think it's gonna let me do that. Wait a second. If I select these, I think I can copy it from the same. I don't know. The point is, I'm going to make this more inset. They all pasted, they're just messed up. And I can't delete them, question mark? Honestly prefer the prefabs of Unity more, because you can just change them easier. What about the Batman 2023? Wasn't it 2022? I I mean it's good, but it's I don't know. The Tim Burton Gotham is like completely fictional. They built like entire custom sets, which I know the 2022 film did do as well a little bit. But I don't know, nothing beats that freaking nightmare Gotham with like pipes going everywhere, gothic buildings everywhere. There's also a bit of retro futurism. How long gonna take how long is it gonna take you to make this game? I'm not making a whole game, but just this building? I actually have no clue. I actually could not tell you. I don't know. Okay, we've got a problem here that I need to solve. Actually not hard to solve. This kind of gives me Fallout 4 vibes. Oh, I also have this door arc. Ah, what is it doing? Okay. I could put this around. I feel like I'm kind of getting ahead of myself though. Not that important. See, I'm gonna do this. I want to make sure it's like somewhat balanced. Drop the cube in. I have a tile material. I'm gonna find this material because it's a bit too small. I also made pretty much everything here that you're seeing so far, I've made entirely from scratch. Also, thanks, Luke Lingic? Lingic? Oh yeah, what am I doing? I can go into this. Texture scale, make that like 500. Does that look like... That's too big. That is way too big. Let's do 300. Still too big. 150. There we go. And then I can put a bunch of railings. I know the scale of the Arkham Knight map was a letdown, but after my recent replay, there are many parts of the map I really enjoy, like Miyagani and Founders being built over Old Gotham. There's plenty of things I really like about Arkham Knight's map. A lot of the individual aspects of it, and like many of the individual buildings are very good, and the assets are just really, really good. I just think it's just too small. That's really the big problem. and Founders is it's just kind of abrupt. Things are just kind of there. It's kind of like a Lego game where it's like the map is super miniature, and so like you have, you know, a school next to a factory or something. It doesn't make any sense. So got these little pylons. I would love to be a level designer. Just doing this as a job. You're just literally just placing shit around. Minecraft, but an actual job. I have another ambient thing, but for 89, with the music slowed down so that there's no copyright. All right, we got this big old wall here. Um, I don't want to make the cube a part of this. Deselect the cube. Oh, I didn't even finish it. Hold on. There is this. That is not every piece. And these. I forgot about these. There we go. Let me actually, let's see what this looks like at nighttime. Put all of this into Wayne Tower. I don't think there's like a moon in Unreal, is there? No, they just make it pitch freaking black. The hell? Make it like sunset. Ooh, spooky. You change it to local. I'll probably get some kind of pack or something with like nighttime because I don't really feel like making that from scratch. I don't know why they don't have like a moon. Do they have a moon? You make a. I guess you can make it. I don't think you can make it like a moon texture for it, but I think I can just make it moon colored. The moon is just kind of white. Doesn't really have a color, but you can see that it's got this whole like sunset thing set up so that it's like orange. So it'll just have to be daytime for now. You also rotate this. Got 2 cubes. I'm just gonna turn this to a giant blueprint. Actually, I'm going to paste this. Hmm. I'm gonna save this. How do you save a? Save current level. I'm gonna do this because I want to make sure that I'm not permanently screwing myself. So I'm just gonna make a copy level. This invisible. Alright, I'm turning this whole thing into a giant prefab. But I don't want to do one of the pillars because I would be duplicating the pillar. I want to do everything. What are these? Oh, they're like kind of a part of it. Yeah, there's certain things about Unreal that kind of piss me off. That's okay. Which pillar is it? This one. Okay, so I can. Think about this. Turn this into a giant blueprint. Believe I can't see it, so I'm gonna wall 02 because I can't remember if I had a wall. It did, so I'm smart. Now I can copy and paste the whole wall, which it does not like. Bit laggy. And I need to flip it. One problem with Arkham Knight is there wasn't enough assets. I think there's one generic painting they use literally dozens of times. I guess so. I feel like there's a reasonable amount of assets. All of the garbage on the ground. I have to line this up because I can't. Kind of like there. Dude, I should make like a little Lego level out of this. Epic. So I actually have this little balcony. Wait, here? I also have to make all of these static, which makes the game run better. A brick texture on the smooth stone. This needs to go. I don't know if that should be pillar. This should definitely be a pillar though. I feel like I rotated this and it doesn't care. There we go. I would argue Arkham Origins is the best Gotham we've have. I kind of agree. It has that scale to it, like, going across the bridge. It's like, dang, I can go over there. And the Diamond District, pretty cool. I feel like this is scaled correctly. It's not lining up. I don't, I don't really know what my, thought process was on this one. It's weird. Ah, I'm already forgetting the blender controls. Does this line up? What? Oh, wait a second. It's bigger on this side. Okay, we're gonna have to do some fancy magic. The two tunnels are not actually the same size, which I did not even realize till now. So this, we're gonna have to do something interesting with this. Make it work. It's already being weird. See, this is where level design comes into practice, where you hide all of the mistakes. And let's put a brick wall in here. Too small. Poking out there. What I can just do, I have a brick texture. It's also rotated wrong. Let's just turn this off. Gotta be a bit bigger. That seems about right. Wait, this is like rotated wrong, so what I need to do is just straight up rotate the texture. I think you can actually do that in Unreal. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna rotate it real quick. Almost there. There we go. I actually... Ooh, I like that. You can actually have them clip, and it doesn't really do like the clipping glitch. That's actually really useful. I can do this. And this part, you're not really going to see it, so I'm just going to fill this up with bricks as well. Hello, FlipOK9. I've been watching your vids for a while now, way back since at least Batman Ace of Hearts, just stopping by to see the stream. What's up? Ace of Hearts. That's a throwback. What's your opinion on Ace of Hearts? What's your Ace of Hearts review? I feel like there's a lot of good ideas in it. The execution, a little rushed in some areas. Clearly, um, you know, there were some technical limitations. Voice acting wasn't always the best. Oh, I'm gonna see this. There we go. Solved. Kinda wish I could just grab that. Favorite Scarecrow adaptation? There's not many. I'm sure Scarecrow's shown up in some animated stuff I have not seen. Scarecrow's only been in one movie, like one live action movie. Been in 2 video games. 3 video games if you include the Lego one. I don't know. I guess Arkham Asylum? There's the animated series one, but I still have not watched all of the animated series. Not perfect, but no one's really gonna see that. New Adventures, Scarecrow, and Arkham Knight probably my 2 favorites. I need to watch the anime series. I'm not good about shows. Unless it's Andor. Or Adventure Time. I don't like the Arkham Knight one. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. Character just doesn't make any sense. He kind of looks cool, maybe. Okay, what else do I need to do? I can bring in some of this other metal stuff to kind of decorate. Got this one. Bring it down a bit. I can't tell where the center is, I'll be honest. I feel like I should have a dedicated center. In fact, I don't really need to be doing Because if I'm pasting order of the building, loved your take on Batman classic noir, grounded, gritty take. Unfortunately, don't recall most of it. Haven't seen it since release. Yeah, that came out, what, 5 years ago? I don't wonder how they make buildings Arkham Knight. Like, if they make them in an engine or they make them in a different program and then import, like, the whole building. I'm only doing half of it because I'm gonna paste it. Like, the plan is to just do a quarter of the building. What was the reason for switching from voxels to Unreal? Well, I was gonna switch, but then I realized that the mob got to me. They it was like the witch trials basically. So I'm probably not gonna stop the voxel series. I did this because I felt like I feel like it's more of a portfolio piece because I am an actual game developer or want to be. Um, so it's really good for portfolio to have stuff like this. But also I just thought it'd be cool. Like in this version, like, you can walk around and stuff. Again, the scale is not right, but you can walk around. Um, I think something's going on with the actor blueprints when you play the game. Maybe blueprints aren't the way to go, because it's like really pissed off. Not static, yeah. I mean, let me make everything static. Filler. So this is the same thing. All of this can be static. It's kind of already static. I feel like stuff should just be static from default. Really enjoyed your Arkham Asylum critique. I know it was controversial to a lot of people, but I'm not really surprised. You had some really important things to say. I actually really appreciate that. Um, I I I kind of want to keep making videos like that. Uh, I have ideas for videos that I really want to get into. I don't know. I feel like you have to be an artist or a creative to understand what I'm talking about in the video. I feel like a lot of people just watch the video and they think it's like some kind of, I don't know. I don't know what they think it is. Um, it's more of a creative discussion. Like, hey, this is the things in this game. This is what they're inspired from in real life. This is problematic, and like, what does that mean for the story? I don't even think that necessarily makes it bad. It's just like, what is that? Okay, what does that mean for the story? Like, what else does that add to your interpretation of the game and like what it means? I think it actually adds more to what the game means than if it was just, just like what people say it is. Like, oh, it's just a game that doesn't mean anything actually. Like it means everything until you point out that something about it is uh kind of morally wrong. And then everyone's like, actually wait, no, the game actually didn't mean anything. I know I said that the game was super deep before, but now that you say that, it doesn't mean anything at all anymore. I don't know. Yeah, it definitely got people upset. But I kind of want to keep doing it because I feel like people should get upset about certain things. I also think that people kind of assume that when you upload a video, it's kind of like your final thought. Like you think you're 100% correct and no one can change your mind. And you have to have this kind of like confidence about it. Like when I made that, I think it was like 4 or 5 things wrong with the Batman. And like my last point was about anarchy or whatever, which I think comes from a really good place. But someone said in the comments, like, you're criticizing the movie not for what it is, but for what you want it to be. I was like, damn, like they're kind of right. Like that's true. So I kind of want to make a video revisiting that video and be like, this is wrong and here's why, and also, what does realism even mean? And is that an actual criticism or should we kind of look at it more deeply? Get one of these curved ones in here. I'm only used to Roblox Studio. I tried Roblox one time, like just randomly. I was like, it was on a computer. Like it was installed on a computer. I was like, okay, I'll just let me check this out. Let's see if it's similar to Unity. It's not at all. It's like I don't understand Roblox Studio at all. It's so weird to me. I was trying to like I was like, how do you write the gameplay code? And it's like all of this, I don't know, it's so complicated. There's like kids learning that, and I'm like, how? I think the fact that people were upset by that video is honestly a good thing. I agree. Like I feel like some people are gonna be like some people got viscerally angry. Which kind of goes to show like that kind of means I have a point. Like people have kind of put their identity on this. Like Batman is this way. If someone says Batman is not this way, I'm going to defend Batman like they're a real person. And that kind of just shows more about them than it does about me. Because I like Batman and I can still say, like, this is wrong or this is problematic or this is, like, outdated or blah, blah, blah. And that doesn't mean I don't like Batman anymore. 'Cause he's not real. He's not a real person. There's, like, plenty of weird Batman versions. There's a billion Batman versions. What am I doing? Let's copy this. This is so satisfying. Because this is like it uses like a triplanar map. So usually textures, like, you have to make a whole UV map. Like, all of these, they're all UV maps. So I had to, like, unwrap them onto a flat image and, like, blah, blah, blah. But here, you just kind of, if it's like a simple shape, you can do this triplanar method where it kind of textures it for you in world space, and it's so satisfying. Like, that's, look at that. I've been using Roblox Studio for over 2 years now. I don't keep track of time. Are you like a part of a studio or do you just do it as like a hobby? 'Cause I know there's like a lot of studios, although I've heard that there's not very good like not a very good workplace environment. What's up, Prototype Production? I play Roblox like every so often, and mostly I'm I don't know if this is cringe for Roblox players, but whenever I'm on Roblox, it's either the Rainbow Six Siege copy or it's Arsenal, which is kind of a CS:GO copy. There's also I really like Build a Boat, but it's so weird because it's like Build a Boat and there's this plane physics plane flight simulator, which was like really cool to me. Build a Boat is like really cool. But it's like weird because all of the really cool original not copycat like asset flip Roblox games, those never like go anywhere. Like Build a Boat makes updates, but they're like they don't really capitalize on the potential of the game. Like Build a Boat is such a good concept and they kind of just I don't know, like I feel like that should be one of the biggest games. on Roblox, not, I don't know, natural disaster survival. I don't even know if that's like a big game anymore. Might have just shown my age. It's your hobby. You love to create games and Roblox films. That's cool. Okay, I have this side. Let me put this door in. Oh yeah, the fancy door isn't in. I really like the fancy door. I have to import that. I don't know where. Where is it? Fancy door. There we go. Wait. Oh no. The normals. I have to fix that real quick. Let's go on into Blender. I also hate this because before I had all of the assets like in a line. It's usually how I do this type of stuff. I put them in a long line. But when you import things in Unreal, it imports it based off of like the world center. So it would import it with like you would drag in the object, but the actual mesh itself would be like really far away. Unity will just center it for you, but not not Unreal for some reason. I don't know why. Let me actually drag this out real quick. So the normals are wrong on this because I flipped it at some point. Where the heck is backface calling? There it is. Yeah, this is that shouldn't be too hard because it's symmetrical, so and this is the UV map if you don't know what a UV map is. Yeah. And then unselect. I can't tell if I'm selecting it or not. Yeah, unselect that. And then shift in. Boom. Put this back to 0. Export. There we go. And actually, I will make the glass transparent. Do I remember the glass being just weird. So I may just let me figure it out. If you make it translucent, it kind of just like gets rid of, yeah, just like there's no more roughness or anything. I make it mass, then it'll do that. I'll fix that. I'm probably gonna make like a whole glass material. And this would be like an entrance that I would put the doors into. This freaking cube out of here. Can't you just change the world center? You can't actually. I don't think so. Even if I could, it would be tedious because like, oh, I have to change the world center for every single object I'm exporting. So I just sent it all to the center. And apparently, like I was looking it up, that's just like kind of what you do. That's like the normal thing to do. Um, what is build a boat? So build a boat is just you in each lobby there's like different sections of the map that are like, and there's like a river, and you can collect resources that you can then build a boat. But here's the thing though, and I'm sure you've probably seen memes of it, but you can build more than just a boat. Like you can build airplanes, you can build like complex machines and like just fucked up shit, and like you can grief other people's like areas. Um it's really funny. Like there's a billion things you could do. There's like a freaking explosives, but the main gameplay though is that you're building some kind of structure, usually a boat, with like different types of materials like blocks and chairs and stuff like that to go through this like gauntlet. So once you activate the level, you go on a river, and the river has different randomized rooms that have a bunch of different like dangerous things. So like one might have acid that's like corroding your boat, or one might have like turrets shooting at you. So you have to design your boat to like survive, basically. It's really fun. And there's like treasure at the end, and the treasure gives you more resources, and then you can make a better and better boat. I'm gonna put this somewhere over here. Oh no, yeah, I'll just put this over here. Thought you were making Gotham in the block engine. I still am, but I wanted to make Wayne Tower based off of the voxel Wayne Tower I did. Okay, I need to kind of copy this. Oh, the one problem with this though is, yeah, it's not gonna do that. Wish it did though. Have the elements though, at least. So I could make a flying badger with rocket boosters at the end at the velocity of a speeding bullet? Actually, yes, literally. There's rocket boosters that go on for a certain amount of time. There's literally one that you just put on there and it just like it makes your thing fly for a certain amount of time and you can control it. Like me and my friend made a jet once. We made a pelican from Halo once and like you could like put seats on the inside and stuff. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but I will be right back. I need a BRB screen. I'll just put this up. Okay, I've returned. BRB screen classic 60s Adam West Batman transition looped. I kind of want to do that, but the Lego, like a Lego version. I do have this, add it. Media source? That might take too long. I have a starting soon screen with Lego Batgirl that I made in Blender. All right. Now, what does the base do? Oh, it keeps going this way. Oh, okay. That's not a problem at all, I guess. Hmm. Is there a way to basically... I'm gonna look this up. I wonder if there's a way to, like, make it not a blueprint. Right-click the blueprint in question. Convert to static mesh. Where is that at? How do you do that? Then merge or convert to static mesh. Find the actor button. It's the actor button. Actor button? Oh, this one. What? Oh, I think it combines it together. Actually, that's kind of useful. So, like, when I'm done doing all of this crap, I can just turn it into, like, a combined mesh. I don't want to do that, though. So I think I'm just gonna have to edit the blueprint. Ooh, look at that. The pivot point is, like, so wrong. It's a learning process. That is not terrible, though. That Is this a long? No. Okay. Yeah, I might just. I might not use blueprints. I was kind of. Because I usually think, oh, blueprints are like prefabs, but they're not really. It's not really good for level design unless you know for sure that you're like never gonna edit it again. Just does that, which is weird. Oh. Do you have a PBR texture? Uh, not sure what you're talking about specifically, but I mean, these are PBR, I guess. They got roughness maps, normal maps. No ambient occlusion map because Substance Painter freaked out on me when I tried to make one. Also don't know why it doesn't like highlight what you're selecting in the blueprint mode. Now it does. Like once you move it. I've been thinking about Substance Painter, is it worth the price? Well, I pirated it, so it kind of even I mean it depends. Like do you need it for like actual, career purposes? Because if so, I think it's absolutely worth it. Like Substance Painter, it just makes the texturing process like a billion times easier. Um yeah, it just makes it way more not automated, but like for instance this kind of green metal, like I just kind of created this texture. It's actually it's a compilation of different textures I made that I just save, and I kind of use like different noise textures for a bunch of stuff just all the time. Reusing the same noise textures over and over again. Like there's noise textures on pretty much everything here. Substance kind of comes with like other textures like this kind of coral. Uh, but you can create smart material. So like this green metal is like a combination of a bunch of textures that I turn into a smart material, and then you can just drag and drop the smart material onto whatever other object you want to. So all you really need to worry about is your UV mapping being correct. And you can also add like other special unique things to it as well. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. Like I can't really imagine doing texturing without it. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Where does this... Okay, so I'll do another set of windows. Definitely learned my lesson about the blueprints. I kind of knew they would be a bad idea, but I just kept doing it. I don't know. This thing, fortunately, is its own sub blueprint. This thing is also sub blueprint. How did you pirate it? I think there's something like Substance Painter and Blender. Probably. I don't want to say how I did it. Honestly, I don't remember the name of it. I did it a while ago. But you can find it on Reddit, I believe. There's a community for it. It's I probably shouldn't be talking about it, honestly. It's for like a bunch of Adobe stuff. I need these guys. I made a massive mistake doing all this blueprinting. I'm just not gonna do blueprints anymore after this. There's like a grouping system that I should be using instead. Where is... You don't need that one. Did I just hear the Arkham Asylum jingle? Yes, you did. I'm playing some ambience. Arkham ambience. This person named Pizza the Hut on YouTube has some pretty good like Arkham ambience. I can turn it up a bit. Although this is not slowed down, so I don't want to use this one. I'm gonna go back to Arkham Knight. This is also not slowed down. Where is it? This one. Just like rain and stuff. All right, so nice. To grab these, which are shrunken down. Dude, the blueprints was an awful idea. What was I thinking? Is that the same size? Bingy bing bong. I feel like Arkham Asylum has just such a just amazing sound design. Like the sound effect when you open up a character bio is just like I don't know who came up with that, but they're a genius. And then once Arkham City came around, they were like, actually, everything's gonna be high tech now, and like holograms, which I thought was kind of lame. I like when Batman's like low tech, vintage stuff. They were almost done having to deal with terrible, it's absolutely awful mistakes that I've made with the blueprints. Oh, why didn't it copy? What is that? Huge mistake. Okay, there we go. Like, I didn't even make this one right. It's like missing stuff. Arkham City, like the sound and even the music. I used to really like the music, but honestly, now it's kind of annoying. Like if you listen to the soundtrack, it's a lot of like that. I don't know what you call it, like techno beat and also like hammers and like metal, just like hitting metal. And that's like half the soundtrack. There's like the free roam tracks, which are incredible, and then there's like this steel mill track where it's like just clanking metal, and you're like, okay, dude. See this? I can't even get rid of this. I have to keep it around, so I'm just gonna have to hide it under the map. That's horrible. All right, Wayne logo right there. If I didn't do blueprints, this would be going faster. But I'm almost out of the blueprint crap. Actually, I should actually be out of it right now. Okay, this, let me copy. I need one of the pillars. And the actual, this thing will fit this time. Sure you want to put it there? Put what? You're talking about this one. I was just putting this there temporarily. Okay, do I want to keep using... Make a copy of that blueprint? So wall 3. Actually going to finish it and not leave it horribly messed up. Yeah, no, blueprints are bad. After this stage of the building, I'm just not going to use them. And, like, I can't tell above it. Should be good. Wait, where did the... I don't think I saved it. File? What? Sure, all these are... These are not static for some reason. Okay, I have these here. Save, compile. There we go. Weren't showing up. Okay, cool. This is not fully. Let me see. Random gunshots. Don't worry about that. I'm freaking focused. Kinda wish I could just grab this, but I cannot. 'Cause I'm dumb. Got a bit of a problem here. No, we don't. Because there's gonna be a big old statue. That's what it was. I think it was this one. gotten pretty quiet. Oh, what the? This is like too far forward. That. Still here playing Build a Boat. It's taking up my time. That's cool. Now I grab the dude. It's supposed to be significantly further back. Oh, yeah. What? It's supposed to be like that. Okay. Dang. I can't, I need to move all of these slightly over. How did I guess they were much closer, yeah. So that means I'm gonna use this. think I'm gonna downscale this slightly to 175. That look like very similar. Now I need a bunch of these slabs. Did not mean to do that. Hello, Alexa. Uh, what if I put like a door here? Just to like switch it up. looks weird. It's way this some of these textures are way too shiny. Use the arch. See. Yeah, no, this one's like just super shiny for some reason. These freaking killer bases are I don't know what to do about them. Like a side entrance, I guess. Oh, what? That's why. This thing... Actually, did I do this wrong? Just wait a second. Uh, I think I might have. Uh, oh no, I didn't. I'm good. Cool. There's also like this under bit you can see. So I'm thinking of having like office doors over here and over here, which I have set up already. What's going on? I don't know if this will help, but you can change the rotation and more from world to object. Yeah, I know. By pressing the global icon. Yeah, I haven't really had to use that too much because I'm doing like 90 degrees. I was looking forward to your next stream. It's so satisfying yet original. Thank you. Uh, what happened to the old modeling map? Uh, the magical voxel stuff is still going. But I want to do a little side thing, so I'm doing the Magica Voxel Wayne Tower, but actually in Unreal Engine. So you can see it's like the same design. Got the hole, but it's gonna be actually modeled now. Can't wait to see how much detail you put in. Probably a lot. Like I got a bunch of stuff in here. Got like the balconies. I think there actually might be a balcony here. The 45 degrees. I don't. What is this? Oh, I just have this guy here. So this is not gonna work. I wonder how I'm gonna have to how I'm gonna scale this up. Cause when I play the game, gigantic mode, gigantic mode. Bye, Fakey, Backy, or however you say it. Thanks for coming by. Honestly, me and Junior could stream soon. I might stream with him right after this. Let me ask him actually. If you don't know, which I'm sure I've said this a billion times, but me and my friend Air Azrael have a Minecraft Gotham City. I'm the Gotham guy, so you know, it's all about the Gotham. So yeah, we have Minecraft Gotham that hopefully will have a story mode. Kind of slow at the moment, but yeah, we got like a big Gotham. So if you've not checked that out, just look up Heir of Azrael on YouTube, or I'm pretty sure I have the cinematic trailer on this channel. No, I don't. I lied. I don't. I have a short for it. Just look up Minecraft Gotham City. It'll pop up. Called Gotham Edifice. Okay, I need to basically replicate this pillar. It's weird. When I drag these in, they're static, but if I make them a blueprint, they're not static anymore. That's, yeah, I just don't know why I even tried blueprints. They should, like, hire me for real. I'm definitely gonna put this in my, like, portfolio and put it on LinkedIn and stuff and be like, hire me. Though LinkedIn is just absolute garbage. What the fuck just happened? I need to delete all this as well. This is just here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and put the Wayne logo on. Lit. Gonna go right there. I still need to model like the doors for Bruce Wayne's office, which will be right here. And then we'll have the balconies. Just gonna make this 5 degrees. I think this is when that person was telling me to use the local. You can kind of see how much larger this is than the in-game one, because like the in-game one, the other balcony would be kind of like here, but way over here. I might actually just make it like this. Oh no, actually. It's very large. And I have special windows just for the penthouse area. I also have the rooftop, which I actually want to test out. Specifically designed this. Looks weird. Me. Some things about the global materials I just don't really like in Unreal. It doesn't let you customize it that much. 200. It's 2. Yeah, what the heck? It's sideways for one, but also just like not working. If I make a cube, put the tin roof on it. It's so weird because it works fine on here. Oh no, yeah, it's kind of doing this. I don't know. It's just weird. I'll have to figure that out. I may have to actually just straight up UV map it. should be gravel. Gravel needs to be significantly larger. And this is the blue steel. Also probably needs to be larger. It's mega stretching. Not meant to be perfect. I may have to just straight up UV map these. What am I doing? Not a folder. Material, tin roof. Let's see what it looks like in UV space, because I did UV map it. Ah, it's better. I don't know what's going on there, but it's not terrible. I'll fix it. Stop building a map with the voxels? I did not. I'm just doing Wayne Tower by itself in Unreal. I will keep doing the voxel series. Dude, this seems... In Blender, this thing was massive. Now it's small. It's gonna be pretty epic. It's gonna be cool. So this thing that goes on the tin roof. This is metallic. Normal. Actually doesn't look bad. This is like UV mapped a little poorly, but if I tile it up, it actually won't look bad. I also need to rotate it. UV cropping? Actually don't remember how to do this. I got scared for a minute there because it really started to take shape and it would have been a little sad to start over. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I think actually the next video I wanted to do like a blimp. Magic of Voxel blimp. Because people are like, oh, the Grand Avenue doesn't make any sense. So I was like, why not just make it like a blimp station at the top instead of a monorail station? And then I think I would still have a monorail station, but I don't know where I'd put it exactly. I want to rotate these textures real quick to do it manually. Back in. Hmm. What? Wait, what? Wait. What did I just do? Oh, I pasted in the bricks again. Okay, now it's like this. What the heck? Texture coordinate. I actually remember that one. It's better. What is happening there? I have to really fix the UVs in Blender. Or I can cover it up. We'll see. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here. I am actually going to stream soon on Air Vazriel's channel. We're gonna be building. The grind never stops with Gotham. We just keep building. Just takes different forms, you know. It's like matter. Like matter and energy. Build a boat is ruining my life. I started a river that can't be stopped. What do you mean that can't be stopped? Like you just can't get past it? I can't promise if I'll stream this again, because of course it is a little bit tedious. And I have some other models I need to work on. I haven't actually added any lights in yet. A little light in there. But I don't know. It depends on the comments reception. If people like this, then I'll keep working on it. I love the game. Thanks. Myself in here. Freaking go. Yeah, I'm gonna either scale. I'm gonna have to scale the whole building up by like a, what is that? A factor of, man, this is a door. Factor of 5? 4.5? This is kind of a cool thumbnail shot. I'm gonna screenshot this. Oh, you can see I've been playing Dark Souls. Is it Gotham stream today? The Minecraft Gotham one is, yeah. In like 30 minutes. Watch me get like super burnt though. I don't even know what we're gonna build. It was just like, I don't know, streaming today, so might as well. All right. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in next stream, probably next video. I'm planning on making this like a couple videos just to kind of milk it, because I've been working very hard on it. And I will get started on the next Voxel Gotham. I honestly wish the last Lego video did well, because I really like that video. If you've not watched the Lego video I did, please watch it, because I really actually like that series. I want to keep doing it, but it doesn't do nearly as well. So I don't know, support that, and I'll see you guys later.